Hey, JC here for retirecheapjc. I wanted to address something that came up. I did a video not that long ago about the vegetarian festival in Thailand, and it comes around every year. I think it was originated by the Chinese, and in the video posting that I mentioned about eating vegetarian, somebody had mentioned about being gluten intolerant. And is it a big problem in Thailand? So I wanted to address a couple things here. One is about gluten intolerance. Rice is the primary staple carbohydrate here. So you're going to find very little wheat. Now, having said that, in the last 15 years, baked goods have become very, very popular. Thais love their sweets, and their pastries now are part of that. So you're seeing more bread. I just ordered a dish here in this restaurant, which is a fish dish, a dory fish, and it comes with some bread, some toast. So bread is becoming more popular, so you are going to find pastries and stuff like that. But as a staple, in the ingredients that you're going to be eating, most Thai dishes you can eat without worrying about it. You can eat rice dishes. Basically, if you're gluten intolerant, the only thing you need to avoid is anything that's made based with some kind of wheat product. And most of the time, now one of the things you are going to have to avoid is soy sauce, seiyu. And I'll tell you in just a minute how to avoid having that in your food. But I want to mention something now. If they use, say, soy sauce in a dish, you're going to see when they cook, a lot of people think that we're living in the dark ages over here and that people don't wash their woks and stuff. Woks are rinsed after every dish. It's just what you do. You don't wash them with soap and water. You don't wash woks with soap and water. And you don't wash cast iron with soap and water because it takes the seasoning off of the wok, which is like non-stick. But they'll rinse it with a brush and water and clean it, so you don't have to worry about cross-contamination that way. But coconut milk is going to be fine for you to eat, so there's desserts like tapioca with coconut milk, it would be fine. The rice dishes would be fine. Noodles, now noodles you need to be aware of that we do have some noodles that are made with wheat. So you want to make sure that your noodles are made with either mung beans, which is wu san, or out of rice noodles. So those are the noodle dishes you need to make sure that you get. And you need to see translations of some of the dishes like pad seiyu. Stir-fried seiyu is soy sauce, so it's stir-fried soy sauce or chicken or shrimp or whatever. So you need to be aware of what the translation of some of the dishes are, because the soy sauce might be a primary ingredient in the dish. But as far as eating Thai food and being gluten intolerant, you're good to go. Now, if you want to avoid other things, some people might not want to have MSG. Then you're going to have to start ordering stuff the way you like it, and I'll talk about it. It's very simple to do. But let me give you an example, a real life example, how to do it. So check this out. We'll look at the menu and then order some food. How's that? But don't worry about it. You'll be able to be over here if you're gluten intolerant and eat, not a problem. And if you don't want something else, you don't want meat, I don't eat beef or pork, so I'll show you how to say without in Thai. So, be right back. So we're going to go ahead and order some food, and I'm going to show you how to order without, we're going to order a dish without MSG. Now, how do you say without MSG? My sigh pong charo, and see if they actually can understand when a foreigner says it. Okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and order a couple of dishes. Không ao dory, pla dory, steak pla dory, that's right? Okay, mate? And pan pig gang boom, red cow. ไม่ใส่ผงชูรส and mocha yen.
ผ้าเย็นนะคะ
mocha yen น้ำเปล่า1 ขวดด้วย ไม่ใส่น้ำแข็ง
น้ำเปล่าและน้ำแข็งนะคะ
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I ordered a few things to be able to explain to you what it is that how to order without something. We ordered a red curry, pig gang, pad pig gang with shrimp, gung. My sigh, what's my sigh? My sigh is my no sigh with, so not with punctual, which is MSG. So I wanted to show you how to order. Another thing we ordered, so I could demonstrate for you about not getting something that you don't want, is we ordered bottled water, and I said, my sai rai. My sai what? My sai nam kang. Nam is water, kang is hard. So without ice. So my sai. So that's how you order things without when you don't want things. So you don't want MSG, ponchero. If you don't want soy sauce, seiyu, soy sauce, any sauce seiyu, right? Yeah, seiyu, when I say seiyu is no soy sauce because soy sauce has wheat in it. So you're going to avoid that if you have an intolerance to gluten. So you can order things not sweet, you can order things without MSG, you can order things without soy sauce. So that should get you by. And I gave you some examples. Now here we're in a restaurant, this higher end restaurant. What would I be able to eat here that did not have gluten? Well, because like I said before, Thai food basically, the staple is rice. So she actually brought a glass with no ice. My sign on thing. There you go. So, because the staple is actually rice in Thailand, wheat is going to be included in soy sauce. There are some wheat noodles that you can get, but most are rice noodles or bean thread noodles. So you can eat the noodles. Of course, you can order food over rice. Just make sure when you order any kind of the food that you order my sai seiyu, which is soy sauce. But at a restaurant like this, you can get grilled steak, pork steak, chicken steak, fish steak. That would be all okay. Soup, the soups would be okay, like tom yum goong would be okay. You'd be able to eat that. Basically, a lot of Thai dishes, as long as you don't get the soy sauce. Now, one of the things I want to mention is oyster sauce. Oyster sauce, sometimes, not all the time, has malted barley extract as an ingredient. It's a flavor enhancer. Now, there's some different opinions on whether that's okay if you're gluten intolerant to eat or not. Like I said, some products have it in it. Other products, oyster sauces don't. But you need to try it because the amount that's in to start with in the oyster sauce itself is very small. I think it's about 50 parts per million or something. And then once it's added to the food, when you're talking about the overall dish and how big it is, the amount of soy sauce, it decreases that even more. So it's something that you could try and see if it bothers you or not, because another ingredient that's used commonly in a lot of Thai dishes would be oyster sauce as well. But there you go. I hope all this has been helpful for you. Remember, when it comes to eating healthy and avoiding things that bother you, there's always an option. See you, JC out.